Hey everyone, welcome to Showcase 4 Video 3, the results. 25 of you entered and we have flagged this, also entered a ghost flag. So before we show you the results, we're going to reveal the ghost flag. We asked you guys to guess which flag was ours and Xander Dorn correctly guessed our entry. Our entry was number 13. Also, the rankings will include the current flag of New York City, so we'll show you how all of our flags compare to the current one. So here are the results of Showcase 4. In 25th place, we have entry 24 by Mansfan with an average score of 1.85. Next up is entry 12 by Zavi, which scored 2.38. Next up is entry 25 by Zuchi Guardian with a score of 3.28. Next we have entry 10 by Ails Panda with a score of 3.46. Next is entry 1 by Khmer Nanga with a score of 3.56. In 20th place is entry 5 by Mr. Boom, which scored 3.77. Next is entry 23 by the Fran25 with a score of 3.79. Next we have entry 17 by Ruslan with a score of 3.87. Next is entry 26 by Revan with a score of 4.10. Next up is entry 15 by Japanese Blizzard 888 with a score of 4.28. In 15th we have entry 20 by Sanford with a score of 4.36. Next up is entry 4 by Hakusei with a score of 4.44. Next is entry 8 by Humongoose with a score of 4.56. Next up is entry 7 by Pink Lemonades 1326 with a score of 4.72. Next is entry 19 by Lemonades with a score of 4.79. And now for the top 10. In 10th place we have entry 9 by Yakutia with a score of 4.87. And now we have the current flag of New York City, which would have finished in 10th place with a score of 5.15. And just ahead of that we have the Flag This Ghost flag, which also would have finished in 10th place with a score of 5.21. So what that means is that 9 of you beat the ghost flag and also the current flag of New York City. So let's see these 9 flags. In 9th place we have entry 6 by Gabe with a score of 5.38. In 8th we have entry 22 by Benji, which scored 5.41. In 7th is entry 21 by Angel with a score of 5.51. In 6th place is entry 3 by Xander Dorn with a score of 5.54. In 5th is entry 16 by Naz with a score of 5.85. In 4th we have entry 14 by Hamas with a score of 5.92. In 3rd place is entry 11 by Lalo with a score of 6.05. In 2nd place we have entry 2 by Cairns with a score of 6.18. And the winner of Showcase 4 is entry 18 by Michael with a score of 6.54. Congratulations to Michael, and in a few moments we're going to be reviewing the flag. But first we want to give a couple of shoutouts to some of the others. First is entry 17 by Ruslan. While we don't think the Statue of Liberty works very well, the blue and orange pattern is very striking, and with some modifications, this could be an appealing and unique design. Our other shoutout goes to entry 2 by Cairns. This is a simple but highly effective design, and it also comes with excellent symbolism, and it's no surprise to us that this one finished high among the rankings. So now on to the review of the winning flag. We're going to be using our 5 principles scoring system, but also we'll be giving it a personal review. So let's begin with the 5 principles and simplicity. The silhouette of the Statue of Liberty is very difficult to draw accurately from memory. 0 out of 10. This flag keeps the original colours, which are blue, orange and white. In the middle is the Statue of Liberty, one of the most famous landmarks in New York City. The white star in the upper height represents a bright future for the city. 10 out of 10. The flag has 3 colours. Blue and white are part of the standard set, while orange is not. The flag mostly has good contrast, though the contrast between the blue and orange at the top middle could be slightly better. 9 out of 10. The flag has no lettering, seals or coat of arms. 10 out of 10. The flag is also distinctive, 10 out of 10. So calculating the numbers, we have a total overall score of 7.8 out of 10. Now for our personal review. Even though it scored poorly for simplicity, the Statue of Liberty is an iconic design, and using just a silhouette does reduce the complication. The overall result is a highly unique design that keeps the old Dutch symbolism with the colours. The addition of the star also adds a nice touch both to the design and also symbolism. With the Statue of Liberty as the outstanding feature, this design is unique to New York City and is therefore highly distinctive. And with so many cities out there with so many flags, distinctiveness is extremely important when it comes to city flags in our opinion. So taking everything into account, we're going to give this flag a score of 9.5 out of 10. Congratulations once more to Michael, and coming up soon we will have Showcase 5. But before that, we're going to unveil our championship leaderboard for the first time, so be sure to check that out. Until next time, bye for now.